Oh my gosh. I love this and I hate this so much. Welcome back to Stache Club Wrestling. My name is Sophie and today we're doing a graphic designer grades pay-per-view posters. John and Dante can't see them, so it's just a me video. Whoa. Okay, number 1. It's No Way Out.
Stop.
You know the one?
You're starting with the GOAT poster.
This is great.
That's not the Jeff Hardy one.
Oh, never mind.
It's AJ and Daniel Bryan.
Oh, that's a good one.
It says, I would be curious. Oh, No Way Out 2012. Okay. I was going to say, I would be curious to see what the date is. This is dope. This like old Wild West type vibe. Yeah, I don't know. The stance that, is it that AJ? Yeah, that's Daniel on the ground, I'm assuming. Has like just standing on Daniel. That's like, I mean, super powerful. The way that the text works with like her in front of it with the little drop shadow behind her adds some nice depth. Yeah, that's a good one. So I'm going to rate that A.
Ooh,
hey.
Tornado strong.
Wow.
Tornado strong.
Here is the second one. This is just personal preference. I don't like this style of cartoon or like illustration. It's kind of just like scary.
That's not going to do good for the grade. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I mean, once again, it's personal preference. Is this like supposed to be Obama? I don't.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're in
What
front
year
of the
is
White
this?
House, aren't they?
They're in front of the Capitol.
Capitol.
My take on it
2011. So yeah, I think he was in office.
Was.
It's a cool concept. I'm not a huge fan of this style personally. So yeah, it kind of freaks me out. It gives me like some weird like 1 a.m. Cartoon Network type vibe.
Yeah,
You watching Smile and
adult.
Friends?
Oh, yeah. Big fan.
Huge. It means the world to me. Truly, that show. Yeah, I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one overall. I like how there's like this bounding box, if you will, that's like containing the sky, and then the Capitol kind of like breaks through that. I think that's cool. So are we doing pluses and minuses?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll give it a B minus.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's higher than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
for you,
it'll be a B minus.
for it being scary.
Yeah, for it like just freaking me out. But like the concept's cool. I already hate this one.
You already hate this one?
I already hate this one.
What? Come on.
This is just stupid looking. This just looks so dumb. New Year's Revolution. Obviously, I get it.
I'm just going to get it. I'm not a fucking idiot.
Obviously, I'm understanding it. It looks like some like really poorly funded movie poster. D.
D
for DX.
D for
Damn.
DX.
D
All
for
right.
DX.
You're sticking to it.
It's giving Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. It's very powerful. Obviously, like, you know, it's right in the face. Like, I don't know who this dude is, but
Triple H.
Triple H. He was in the last poster, too. He was one of the founding fathers.
He was he?
Yeah.
I remember that now that I'm thinking back to history class. The layout of it is really powerful. He's coming right at you. You have the prisoners up top. I'm going to assume those are other wrestlers, but they're very small faces, and I simply don't know.
I don't know.
They could just be regular
Honestly.
prisoners. Regular. You know,
He
your
went
standard.
to an actual prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, hardcore.
Everyone pose.
You get a year off your...
Everyone posed. You're off your sentence
Yeah.
for doing it. That's a good gig.
Honestly,
I'd
I
do
would
it.
do it for sure.
The text, I don't know if it's really screaming prison. It's kind of giving me like a Snoop Dogg Wiz Khalifa smoke vibe,
Okay.
which I dig. But in this case scenario, I'm not 100% sure that I am in love with it.
Well, that'll knock a few points off the grade.
Yeah, but it's not going to be bad. I'll do a B plus.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay. Solid.
This one's scaring me as well.
Okay. Okay.
I got a little fact about this one
Tell me about it.
after you grade it. After you, 'cause I don't want to sway you.
Okay. I don't know. It's reminding me of the what's it called? You know, at the beginning of the Looney Tunes, how it's like you have this like, I don't know, circular
The
background,
circle
and
and then
they're just like in the middle, their faces sticking out.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, just based on like the blurred background around them, and then just the face of, once again, man, I don't know.
I think it's Stone Cold.
I think that is
it?
Steve Austin.
Yeah, that does make sense. He
three
looks
faces.
a little. His eyes are kind of throwing me off. I don't know. This one's fine. I don't know. I don't really get it. I don't really understand it or why.
What pay-per-view is it?
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven
Yeah.
2001. Yeah, it's just like a weird. Like, I feel like with the other ones, you know, it went with the theme of the name, and this one, Unforgiven. Like, I don't. We'll give it a C.
See.
So this is, through my research, this was consistently on many lists as one of the worst or most hated pay-per-view posters of all time.
I get it.
Well, it's the lowest grade so far.
Is
No,
it?
you gave a D.
I gave
you
D
gave
to-
a D.
But I had a feeling you
DX.
wouldn't like it.
It's weird, and like it doesn't like I'm not. There's no story
Yeah.
that I'm following here. It's just like some weird Photoshop job.
Unforgiven. The graphic designer who made this is going to be Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
Yeah, not forgiven.
Oh,
him.
that's the theme right there.
Or them.
Being yes, of course. What did I give it? C.
C.
But still not as bad as New Year's Revolution because that was just dumb.
I guess the New Year's Revolution was like barely graphic design, more just like at like a party when there's like costumes. Like, you put on a
Be
silly
silly,
hat.
yeah,
like,
Yes,
you silly
that's
thing.
exactly what it was like. All right, here's the next one. Well, I fucking hate magic. I hate magic.
First things first.
I just want to like put that out there.
David Blaine, Chris Angel, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's a well-known fact that magicians freak me out.
Well, Chris Angel's an illusionist. So.
Yeah, and this dude like is I think a fortune teller, but like same type of vibe. Like I've never really
Whimsy.
wanted to like see someone like to tell my fortune or anything like that. It's just like it's all. I almost said something really bad, but I won't. I mean, the colors are consistent with the idea of royalty, purple, royalty, that those kind of go hand in hand. So that's nice. He's telling the future, I guess. It's kind of hard for me to judge because like I obviously am not a wrestling fan, so I don't know what this means or how important this is. But also, I don't know, the text at the top, the initial title of Royal Rumble looks nice. Then what's underneath is, I don't know, I'd place it somewhere else and make Royal Rumble bigger. I think just the layout of the text is not great, but this isn't like horrible. I'll give it a B-.
Okay.
This was also on one of those worst pay-per-view lists.
Interesting.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
poster
it's
lists.
like
I think people
it
like
doesn't relate.
it doesn't make
to-
sense.
No, it doesn't.
Like, it doesn't make sense about the Royal Rumble. Why is Santino
I've
on
never
there?
seen a post where it's Santino on
It's strange.
it before. What year
It's-
does it say a year on it?
2012
I think that was the year that he almost won, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
beats me.
That's interesting.
Oh my god, this is just awful.
Ah, this is a recent
yeah.
one.
This
Yep,
is recent?
one of the last year, I think.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
you guys, that's awful. This is just so
Mhm.
bad. This is just so bad. All right, well, it's in London. Obviously, you can see that. This is bad. This is just bad. Like
Poor Seth.
Seth, I was gonna say, who
Set
is
up
this?
for failure.
Yeah, this backlit, like it's kind of hard to tell the depth of things, or like he looks massive next to Big Ben, and then these ladders on the ground also are like half the size of Big Ben, and like so like how big is
Big Ben
everything?
isn't as big as we think it is.
Yeah, apparently. And then there's like a tiny little like Money in the Bank briefcase at the top for no reason, because there's one at the bottom. Like this, why is that there?
There's-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid. No, this one just like it looks so bad. It looks like a Sharknado poster.
That's
And
good.
I hate
thought
that.
they thought they did something with that Money in the Bank briefcase dangling. They like added that in. Like that's it. That's what we were missing.
I don't, and this light coming down. Yeah, I mean, it kind of like is backlit, but then it's like above him, and there's too many highlights in the front of him. Like I don't know. It's just, I mean, most of these are obviously Photoshop. Besides that weird one,
DX, one, the founding
yeah,
fathers.
yeah, the founding fathers one, which just like was strange. Yeah, it just feels like they just dropped a bunch of pieces and like didn't really work on tying them together that well. D. This one's also going to be down
Tough.
with
No
down with
F's
DX.
though. No F's yet.
No, I would have to really be bothered by something, I think. This one's tough just because it's a little fuzzy, so I mean, it's got to be in New York. It's on a subway. I kind of like this one. I don't know why. Like, it's not good, but...
There's a lot going on. And
I
Jeff,
like it.
Jeff Hardy's front
yeah,
and
there's
center,
something
so.
about it that I'm just like, this is not a bad one. I mean, it clearly says what it is. Like, it's, it's a wrestling event. There's so many wrestlers. Like, it's very clear, and I feel like the other ones, it could have just been some random person pasted, like, onto the poster. So, like, this, I don't know. Like, you're seeing their costumes, you're seeing them actually fight people. Like, it's good, and I like the idea of putting it on a subway because that's very New York, and, like, you can tell the location, you can tell what's going on. Like, it just, I don't know, ties things together really well. It's really good. I'd give this maybe an A+.
Wow.
Yeah, I think this...
That's
I-
the highest
That's
one
huge.
yet.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I
Holy
think this one's
shit.
good. I think this one's good.
I agree.
Because, like, I think one thing with things like this is, like, you can't overcomplicate it. Like, I understand sticking to a theme, but this, like, executes as it perfectly. Like you can tell exactly where it is, what it is.
They were on their shit in 08.
Yeah, they all had to pose for it. Like they all did like everyone was pretending to half punch each other and okay, pose, and then clit. You know?
Yeah, it's a really cool one. I've definitely seen this one before. I really like it. It goes against everything that I just said about the last one. Where it's like, oh, I know what it is. Like this, if I saw this, I mean, without the WWE logo, I would have no idea what this is for. And like, I think that that's an important aspect of a poster is to once again tell the story without with minimal words or things of that nature. So it doesn't do a great job at that. But I think this is sick. This is badass. I don't know who this is, but
Tori Wilson, I think.
Sure. Yeah, her pose is
God
very
bless her.
powerful. Whatever, this chainmail shit that she's wearing. It's really, really cool. It looks like she's gonna go fight dragons. This orange smoke in the background. Yeah, it's just, I mean, this is a really beautiful poster, but for WWE, it doesn't make tons of sense.
It's kind of what I like about it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I really like this one too. I'll give it an A-.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up what the match card was. Who'd she face? Because she's obviously prominently featured. It's Armageddon, right? Armageddon 2002?
Yeah.
What? Is she not even on the card?
I don't think she's on the card.
Hysterical.
She wasn't even fighting.
We had Victoria versus Jacqueline versus Trish. That's the only women's match.
That's the only women's match.
Oh.
All right. Maybe she was a special host or something like that.
That's confusing.
That's weird. Well,
that's weird.
They just put her on
crazy.
posters,
Yeah,
and
what
that
the
was
hell?
it. Poor Tori.
I want to rate that lower, but nope, it's already been said.
That's a lot.
Because that's
it kind of defeats
stupid.
the purpose.
Yeah. What? Now I'm extra confused. All right, here's the next one.
Oh Lordy, John Cena. Looks scary.
It's hard to even tell it's John Cena.
I know, right?
This one I actually finally knew who this was. Oh, finally. This one's great. I really like this one. I don't really have many notes. It's so simple, very minimal text. Yeah, no notes, really. I really like this one, but I don't like it as much as the other one. So I'll give it an A.
Okay.
I don't really know what's going on here.
The ice cream bar.
I was going to say, is he eating a popsicle?
No, it was the old WWE ice cream bar. It's goated.
It's like an ice cream sandwich on a stick.
Yeah.
On a stick?
I think so,
on
right?
a stick.
He's holding something.
Yeah, that's just...
Those sandwiches were the best. I remember not years ago as in recent, but within the last 10 years, I found one at a gas station and I was like, I have to get it. And it tasted just like childhood. Oh.
Does it have a table, ladder, and chair on it?
No, it's just wrestlers.
Yeah, they still have prints on them, yeah.
Yeah, it was just wrestlers bodies and stuff like that. I don't think they ever had one of those specifically.
It reminds me, oh my God, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's from SpongeBob. It's some deep fried thing. Oh, I know exactly what it reminds me of. The fry cook games where SpongeBob jumps into the batter. And it kind of looks like that.
That's funny.
Wow.
I would have never, ever made that connection, but that's
a big stretch. But I think that's what I'm picturing. Yeah, I think without the knowledge of the ice cream bar, it's just weird.
Yeah, I don't think the ice cream bar really has anything to do with it besides the
fact that it was a thing they did.
It feels like a SummerSlam poster.
Right.
Yeah.
It's this is December.
That's
who's eating an ice cream
sandwich? Oh my God, it's
in
December, even worse. Ruined. No, I mean I don't know. I like styles of posters like this where it's a black background and then someone front and center and there's nice highlights, nice shadows, things of that nature. But yeah, the ice cream is really just weird. And it's December. I would have loved to see it in a SummerSlam poster. That definitely makes more sense. I don't know. It looks fine, but I just don't get it once again. So I'll give it a C.
All right.
C for CM Punk.
C for CM Punk.
What? This one's crazy.
I think that was also 08, 07 or 08 maybe.
Check to see if she's on the card, if you don't mind.
What year is it?
2007. This is hysterical. I don't know. This is really funny to me.
Isn't it there's little mice at the bottom, right?
Little mice, and she's holding
There's
a mouse
mice.
trap with the WWE logo on it. I think it's pretty cool.
The theme of Cyber Sunday was fans voted on the matches. So it was like one wrestler, it's you pick his opponent or you pick the stipulation.
Yeah, it's clever. It's a clever one.
I wish they brought it back. It's
Also,
cool.
don't think she was on the card.
Tough.
Right. So we're just using women
Poor
for their
Candace.
bodies. Let's go. Classic 2007. It's clever. Doesn't make sense that she's not on the card. I like how pretty much the only things that aren't grayish silver are her and the mousetrap. I don't know. I think it has a nice balance to it. Where they put the text is fine. I like the Cyber Sunday logo. That's kind of cool.
It says log on takeover. It's very early internet.
Yeah, it's funny. Like even just the mouse with the wire is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like the mouse trap and then the mouse thingies like going up to it. That's I think that's really smart, and especially at like a time where technology is like really on the rise. I think it's good, but I don't like love it. I'd give it a B minus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I already know what I'm going to say about this one. This looks like a cereal box.
The new Wheaties logo.
Oh, it's Wheaties. Just blue Wheaties. The use of typography is interesting, but I'm not sure that it had to all be sideways. I think it would have looked equally as fine, if not better, if everything was just straight up. It's a night you will never forget. Yeah, just C+.
C plus.
Yeah,
I didn't like this one.
You didn't like this one? Yeah, it's just...
It's weird.
I don't know. Oh, I've seen this one before. His face is scary in this. As a Libra, I love the skin. The text is very Terminator Judgment Day, which for those of you that don't know, that's my like favorite movie series or franchise.
Is that really?
It is.
Oh, wow.
It is.
Haven't seen any of them. I mean, I know all the lingo and I guess the popular lines.
I've seen the Family Guy episode where Peter turns into the Terminator.
That's a good one.
Hysterical.
It's
Yeah,
it's basically the same. That's all you got to see.
I'm getting a Terminator tattoo at some point.
Get to the chopper. That was terrible. That was terrible.
That was good. That was good.
I don't even think that's a Terminator.
Get to the chopper? Is that not? That is
It's
Arnold.
Arnold, but it's
Arnold. I don't think it's
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know the popular line.
Get to the chopper. The robot said that.
Yeah.
I do have the Terminator skin in Fortnite.
As you should. It's a 6
I did
skin.
buy it.
That's a 6 skin. Yeah, so I like that look. 2009, so maybe playing off of that. I don't know. It's kind of like it's a simple use of text, but I don't know, the shadows and highlights that it has on it, the texture as well, like this metal, scratched metal kind of, unless it's just fuzzy and I'm going crazy. So I like the text. Who is this?
Edge.
Adam Copeland, to be
terrifying face in this. He doesn't do much for me, like.
Sexually.
Yeah, he doesn't arouse me terribly. I kind of wish that he was like in like a judge's outfit because he's clearly like in a.
Now we're towing the lines. You didn't like the last one that played dress up.
No.
So, they got to do it right.
You got to do it right. You got to do it right. Yeah, the other one was just stupid. Yeah, because like, I mean, I'm sure this is like, I don't know, usually the way that he's dressed in whatever this is. Yeah, I wish they played a bit more into it because he just feels like randomly placed here. But like good background. I like the use of the prop. But yeah, I kind of wish that they played in a bit more to it. So I'll give this one a B minus.
Okay.
And last but not least, oh my gosh. I love this and I hate this so much.
Oh, they're back. The founding fathers are back.
Is that them?
Yeah,
No way.
Front and center.
I definitely like them like this more. This
That's
is just
awesome.
like a shit show.
That's awesome.
Once again, it's kind of, I forget which one it was. Oh, it was the one I think was Seth Rollins in London.
Okay, the Money in the Bank one.
Yes, where like it just looks like they took a bunch of photos and then just like placed them in there without trying to like do anything with it. Like they just took these random photos of all these people and then just like cut them out in Photoshop and then put them on this random lawn with no shadows, no depth.
You tell me you don't think John Cena is doing a splash?
No, he
right
is,
there?
but it looks like he or some random person is, and they put his face on it. But like there's no way to tell where he is. Like
I do miss this SummerSlam theme though, because they used for like a few years. I think they did like the
biggest part of the summer,
like backyard cookout.
Yeah, I mean it's hysterical. And that's giving it more points, but like it's very poorly executed. This is, yeah, I love it and I hate it. And I'm honestly kind of torn here, but I don't want to rate it like in the middle because I think it deserves more than that. I went to school with a designer who would make something like this and think that she killed it.
That's sick. That's me when I make these thumbnails. Like nailed it.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, this is super gimmicky and like it's supposed to be. And I like that about it, despite the fact that it's really bad and cringy. But I'll give it a B.
Okay. I like that. Okay. Yeah, no, and on a high note.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Follow the guys on Patreon, right?
Our subscriber count's going to boost up like crazy.
Yeah, maybe I'll make an appearance there. Who knows?
That'd be cool.
What else? Merch on the website. Don't know the website.
Link in bio.
Link in bio. And we will see you next time.